Newcastle won, Barcelona 2. Now, I watched this game and I was very upset, not because I wanted Newcastle to win, no, but because the goals scored for Barcelona today were only scored by Rashford, that's on loan to Barca. These are the kind of things we expected Rashford to be doing for Man United. Look at the kind of brilliance, the goals. It was so clinical today. And I was like, this is the Rashford that we were hoping that he would do something last season and previous season for Man United. This was why we bought Rashford. And somehow it was going up, then it got to a ceiling and it began to go down the slope. And we had to take him on loan. Now he's gone to Barca and he's delivering. It's a bittersweet thing because I'm happy that he's actually scoring and he scored the goal for Barcelona. But at the same time, why can't you guys do this thing in Man United? Why is it different? When you're in Man United, you don't do well, then you go out of Man United. I don't know if it's the problem with the club or it's just the problem with the players, because this cannot be a coincidence. Now, back to the game. Eddie Howe didn't do so well today because how are you playing against Barcelona in Champions League and you don't put Osula, you don't put your new guy, Nick Wotomade? I don't understand. You guys are not playing bottom team league. You bought a striker, Nick Wotomade, and you didn't start him. The first 5 minutes, Newcastle had chances that they could have won this game very early in the game. But they didn't even have a good finisher. Look at what happened when they made the changes. He brought in Murphy. He brought in Nick Wotomade. He brought in Osula. And what happened? The goal that was scored was a combination of all of them. Nick, Murphy. Then Anthony Gordon scored the goal. Now, look at how Barcelona actually controlled the midfield. Newcastle just felt very lost. They didn't have composure, except the first few minutes where I said they actually had the chances and they couldn't score. But you're not playing a lower team. You put your main guys. You put the guys that will deliver. I don't know why you waited till almost towards the end of the game and made those changes. You see what the changes made. If you had made those changes earlier in the game, I'm sure that this game wouldn't have ended 2-1. Maybe Newcastle would have won, or maybe it would have been a draw. But it's already late now. You guys have had the loss now in Champions League. Maybe in the next coming game, he's going to learn that you have to put your best guys first. I don't know why you're saving him. It's the Champions League. You need to do well in Champions League. If not, you're not going to progress. But I'm very sad. Rashford is doing well, and he didn't do this kind of things for Man United. Let me know what you think.